Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to 5 MCQs a day series which you already know by now is going for ARD static and it covers all the important topics that are important from NABARD grade A examination point of view as well as IBPS AFO examination point of view. So currently we are on day 21 and herein we are studying about plantation and horticulture because this is the first session on this. We'll be covering the basic concepts that are related to this chapter and then from the next chapter onwards we'll move ahead with more specific details. But before that, to our new audience, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and do join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of every lecture that we provide here on YouTube. And currently the 5 MCQs a day series, now we have changed the schedule and now on every Tuesdays, Thursday you get this Thursdays and Saturdays you will get the videos live at 1 p.m. Alright, so the first question here in which is of this particular chapter, it is the study of all aspects of wine and winemaking is called. Alright, so here are the following options and this is as you know examination as well, be it your NABARD or AFO. So see the correct answer over here, it is option number D, that is enology. And what is it exactly? See, whenever we study or about the cultivation of a particular thing, we associate a name wherein in detail we cover that particular concept. For example, pomology, it is associated with fruits. Olericulture, it is associated with vegetables. If we talk about viticulture, it is associated with grapes. And then enology, it as the question suggests, it is associated with the all the aspects of wine and wine making. Alright, so that is your question number 1. Now let's move ahead to question number 2 and it says dash are mainly used at the dining table to enhance the dish. So what does it mean? See, basically in the following option there are two options that you may get confused at, and the C correct the answer here is condiments. So what is the difference? The first one is condiments and the second which you may get confused at, it is spices. So see, in case of condiments, these are such edibles which are used along with the main dish to, you can say, to enhance the taste. For example, if I give you the best example could be here pickle, right? So sometimes when you know don't do not like the dal, right, so you take pickle with it. So that is what the role of condiments. Or for example, you can say sauce, you can say mustard sauce or anything else, you can say soya sauce also, right, some eat it afterwards with the main dish. So and spices, these are the parts of plant or trees that are used to make the dish. So what is the different spices we use when we are preparing it? For example, we have cinnamon, right, and we have clove. And condiments, we use it when the food is made, and now we are using it as the food enhancer or the taste enhancer. And now moving to question number 3, we have a announcement that we have two courses for AFO especially. So in course 1 we have set of detailed videos plus notes plus summary sheets plus worksheet and quizzes of every chapter for your better understanding. We also have month-wise agriculture current affair that is going to help you keep updated with whatever going on in agriculture sector and which is asked in your phase 2 of examination. We also have important schemes that are related to agriculture and are quite important from examination point of view as well as in your interview it could be asked. And then we have phase 2 test series wherein we'll be having 25 full length mock test and 30 sectional test for your better preparation. We have another course for the people who just want a revision, whose base are clear. For them we have 25 full length mock test and 30 sectional test course and detailed PDF explanation of every question. Now both the courses, they are valid till 31st March and you can avail 25% off by using the code early15. So now let's move ahead to question number 3 and it says which of the following plantation crops are used for matiscatory purpose, right? So who are the plantation crops? See, these are such crops which are sown for at least 3 years and what is the role of them? So they are used commercially, for example tea, for example rubber or coffee, right? So these are example. In fact, every option that is given over here all are your plantation crops, but here you specifically have to tell that which one of the following is used for matiscatory purpose. So see the correct answer over here, it is areca nut and it looks something like that. So you must have heard in Hindi of the word supari, right? So this supari, it is in English known as areca nut and it is used for chewing purpose. What is matiscatory? It means for chewing, alright, so it is known for chewing purpose. Now let's move to question number 4, and it says, which of the following fruit plants grow in temperate zone? So as you can see in the picture also, it may help you a little bit. So here in different time, the different zones or regions have been made on the earth according to the temperature and other weather conditions that are available there. So according to the condition, the fruits they also differ, and here you have to tell that which one can come in temperate zones, right? So see the correct answer over here. It is option number A, apple. Apple. These are usually grown in those areas wherein the winters are quite chilly and snowfall occurs, right? So that is the best suitable for the proper life cycle of apple, so that they can grow much better later. So here in apple that belongs to temperate, as you can see, this is equator. Here in the temperature it is highest, and as you move away from it, the temperature it keeps on reducing. So in tropical region also you'll get a good amount of high temperature. Their temperature can be extreme. The days or the summers can be extreme, and the winters can also extreme. Then these are the region, these are the subtropical region, so they are somewhat in the between tropical and temperate. So these are the subtropical region. So here in apple is example of temperate. We have grape, that is an example of subtropical. So these are best grown in subtropical regions. Then citrus and mango both are best grown in tropical regions. So we have covered what are the different types of region. We have a brief idea about it, and also the examples that which are shown in which are best grown in which regions, right? So now let's move to the last question of this particular session, which is, what is the name of the process in which the development of fruit takes place without fertilization? So here the following terms you have to tell that which of the following would be the best suited answer here. See the correct answer over here. It is option number B, that is parthenocarpy. Now see, fertilization, it is a term that is used when the male and female gamete. What are gamete? They are the you can say sexual representative or cell that mix together to form an embryo, which is the progeny of that particular plant or animal, right? So here in fertilization term, so herein you have to look at, and both the rest of it, that is parthenocarpy and apomixis, both are asexual form of reproduction. So herein you have to look at the question that what it exactly asks for. Here in the question says development of fruit. See, what is the difference between parthenocarpy and apomixis? You have to understand the basic difference. You don't have to go much in deep, because nothing is in depth is asked in your examinations. In parthenocarpy, what happens, see, it is ovule, this is ovule, and around it is ovary. All right. So when from flower fruits are made, right? So what happened, this ovule it gets converted into seed, and this ovary is converted into fruit. So what you eat, the flesh that you eat, it is actually ovary in general condition. There are different condition also which you need not to go in right now. So what happened in parthenocarpy, without fertilization, this ovary it gets converted into fruit. The best example is banana, right? So herein what happens in parthenocarpy, seeds are not formed. Why? Because there is no fusion of male and female gametes. So in parthenocarpy, it is an asexual mode of reproduction, wherein the ovule it gets converted into fruit. So there is development of fruit that is taking place, but it is without fertilization, and herein no seeds are formed. That is parthenocarpy. Now in apomixis what happens, see herein again, because there are too many things, in embryo sac also there are various nucleus that are present. So what happens, these nucleus they get converted into seed directly. So apomixis is also asexual mode of asexual mode of reproduction, but herein what happens, seed formation take place. All right. So what is the difference between parthenocarpy and apomixis? In parthenocarpy, fruit formation take place without sexual reproduction, and in apomixis, seed development takes place without reproduction, and that is the only difference. If you still do not understand it, comment down below. I'll definitely make you understand it in my either in my next session or in the comment section below. But yes, that is all in this class. The toppers of last class, we have Ayushi, she said the correct answer, that was the power tiller. We have Sami Malik who said the correct answer. Sonu said the correct answer, but Walking type tractor, horticulture and garden purpose, but the correct answer was power tiller, because walking type, I guess I've already asked in question. Raja said the correct answer and then Power said the correct answer. So these are the toppers. Now the homework for today, it is, what is the name of the female reproductive organ in a flower? So there are male and female organ you should be aware of. So what do you understand by this question? That today you have to go and you have to study about the structure of a flower. Alright, and then you have to tell me that what is the name of the, or what do we call the female reproductive organ in a flower. Okay, so that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope it was fruitful for you all, and do study, and Merry Christmas. Thank you.